Michael Jackson?
Oh, God.
Michael Jackson?
I thought you were going to go here first. I was hoping you forgot.
Why did you marry Michael Jackson?
Okay, can I just, well...
What were you doing?
Let me, now, I've been trying to go through this. I haven't thought much about this, what I was going to say, but I just figured it'd fly out of my mouth. Okay, first of all, I heard he wanted to meet me when I was 18. I didn't want to because I thought he was a freak. And I just want to say he's not stupid. He didn't get where he was because he's stupid. And not... It's unfortunate that not a lot of people know who he really is. He doesn't let anybody see it. And he has some idea about how he should represent himself in the public that he thinks works for him, which is this sort of meek, victim-y, quiet thing that he does, which is not anything like how he really is. So he doesn't let a lot of people see that. When he wants to lock into you, and he wants to intrigue you or capture you or, you know, whatever he wants to do with you, he can do it. He's very capable of doing that. And he was very quick to, the first time I met him, sit me down and go, listen, and I'm not gay. I know you think this, I know you think that, and started cursing, started, you know, being a normal person, and I was like, wow. So I get caught up in that. I'm pulled in right away, like, wow, you're so misunderstood. Oh my God, you're this guy. I fell into this whole, you poor, sweet, misunderstood thing, I'm gonna save you, you know, I fell into that. I fell in love with him, I did.
In love?
Yes, I fell in love, at the time, now.
Sexual attraction?
I told you, everything I said was the truth.
Sexual attraction.
At the time. Yeah.
What about the way he looks?
I told you, see, now, I'm not attracted to mediocrity or normalcy or things like that. I think certain things I'm weird. I don't know. I'm whacked.
Nobody thought this would last.
Okay. My arms were toned.
What did your mother say?
She called me and said there are, you know, oh, Lisa, there's helicopters outside the house, and they're saying you married Michael Jackson. And I go, I was just quiet. And she goes, you didn't. She goes, you didn't. And I go, yeah, I did. And then it was just like, you know, that was game on for me. Woo, Mom doesn't like it, let's go. I don't know.
But she didn't know you were going to get married?
No. No, that was quick. That was like, run away, do this quick thing.
So, partly it was a good way just to torment her a little.
Maybe.
She married the biggest star of her time. You were going to marry the biggest music star of your time.
No, I don't think it was that premeditated. I knew she really didn't want me to do that, and I understand. At that time, I was still kind of in that mode. It was just her reaction to my even dating him. It was like, you know, typical mother-daughter, like, oh, you don't like him? Good. He's going to be my husband, type thing. It's terrible.
You'll go to great lengths to prove a point, and nobody could stop you from doing it.
Hell no. Nobody can stop me from doing anything, which is the really sad part about it. Unless, you know, it's my children, but they don't always know what I'm about to get into.
I still remember the first time I met her, 1995. Our first interview.
But you can't live with somebody day to day. We're together all the time, first of all. Second thing, how can you fake that 24 hours a day with somebody, sleeping with somebody, waking up with somebody?
And you did live together?
Yeah.
I didn't believe that.
Well, let's just put it this way. If he was in town, he was at my house.
Which was how often?
Well, I don't know. It started to get less and less towards the end.
Again, you can slug me on this question, but I got to go back. So these were like romantic nights?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't remember them very well, but yes. I mean, it was normal. I wasn't going to get married if it wasn't that. But see, then it was like wanting to get married. So I don't know if it was, you know, like I even remember thinking, how is that going to happen? You know, I can't even imagine him like that, whatever. And then he quickly disillusioned me of that idea. But, you know, I don't want to go off. I don't want to keep talking about him. I don't want to knock him, you know what I mean? I'm really not interested in, like, going off on him.
What about him and drugs?
I never saw it, but I suspected. I don't know, though.
Because there's been talk about painkillers all the way through.
You know, it's funny because I never saw it, so I can't answer. He never would tell me about it. You know, I was completely not into that.
About the power of Scientology, where the church stood on her disastrous marriages.
Anybody in the church try to talk to you about it?
Church isn't going to tell me what to do with my relationships or my life. That's not what they're there for. In fact, I walked in there, I don't know, 2 months ago and said, "You haven't seen me in 4 months. Now look what happens." And I just got a divorce again. They go, "You haven't seen me, so here we go." And, you know, they put me back together. Humpty Dumpty falls off the wall, and there they are with the glue.
Again, a school of reporting out there that says that the church would love to have a Nicolas Cage in it, a Michael Jackson in it.
I don't know about that.
And that indeed that they would welcome the opportunity for you to bring them in.
Never once said a word to me about it. Never, ever once. They're not going to see. The problem with me is that nobody ever tells me what to do. Oh my God, I would rebel. I mean, I would be like their worst nightmare. Honestly, that just wouldn't happen.
How did it end? What happened?
It just kind of went really sour really fast.
But you filed for divorce from Michael.
Yes.
And how did you tell him that was it?
It was when he was, you know, it was over the phone. I'd had enough. There was a lot of stuff going on then. It got really ugly at the end. It wasn't pretty, but I don't want to get into it.
Did he fight you're getting a divorce?
No, I think he got on to, you know, getting somebody else pregnant, right? Or having a baby. That's what he wanted. He seemed to get on that pretty quick. You know, I don't know.
And did it shake your confidence?
Yeah, I was pretty much needed to be mopped up off the floor after that one. So I went through this whole series of just body falling apart, you know, stress. The gallbladder just went to 0 function. I had to get it taken out. I had mono and Epstein-Barr. And that was like just fever that wouldn't go away and really ill.
Are you sorry now that you went out and put your credibility there for him, gave him that?
Am I sorry now? It's something that I don't think I'll ever shake, but, you know, I mean, it's more just frustrating because I know people will, you know me or see who I am and be like, "Hi, you seem like you're all right. What was that?" You know what I mean? Basically.
You talk to him still?
Who?
Michael.
I've spoken to him probably first time a month ago after 2 years of not. I didn't take phone calls for a while, and then I took it a month ago just out of mere curiosity of what the hell do you want. And just to see if I was okay after the divorce. The divorce from Nick.
Eine starke Frau mit schwierigem Erbe und schlagzeilenträchtiger Vergangenheit. Lisa Marie Presley, Tochter von Rock'n'Roll-Legende Elvis und Ex-Frau des King of Pop Michael Jackson. Warum haben Sie Jackson geheiratet?
Als ich ihn das erste Mal getroffen habe, sagte er, hör zu, ich bin nicht schwul, ich bin kein Kinderschänder und was du so alles gehört hast. Mit dieser schüchternen Art hat er mich gerührt und ich dachte, oh mein Gott, der Mann wird total missverstanden.
Lisa war 26, er 36, als sie sich kennenlernten. Ich hatte schon immer einen Faible für ausgefallene Künstler, sagt sie heute. Damals verliebte sie sich Hals über Kopf in den Exzentriker.
Ich war begeistert von ihm und verliebt.
Hatten Sie Sex?
Zu der Zeit?
Ja.
Viele vermuteten damals, die plötzliche Ehe sei reine Propaganda, um von den Skandalen rund um Michael abzulenken. Und so richtig nah scheint sich das Paar auch nicht wirklich gekommen zu sein.
Er hat mich geliebt, so wie er jemanden lieben kann. Er hat einfach nicht so viele Erfahrungen mit Liebesbeziehungen, denn irgendwie lebt er seine One-Man-Show.
Doch nach der Hochzeit gehen die Gerüchte um Jacko weiter. Kindesmissbrauch und Schmerzmittelsucht. Doch Lisa Marie glaubt den Gerüchten nicht, damals wie heute.
Er hat eine ganz besondere Beziehung zu Kindern, aber nicht diese Gerüchte, die überall verbreitet werden. Sie fühlen sich zu ihm hingezogen und er zu ihnen.
Nach 18 Monaten war alles vorbei. Lisa ließ sich am 18. Januar 96 von Jackson scheiden. Seitdem haben die beiden kaum Kontakt. Vor wenigen Tagen allerdings hat Michael sie angerufen. Er wollte wissen, wie es Lisa Marie so geht. Gut, hat sie geantwortet. Eine starke Frau eben mit jetzt schon legendärer Vergangenheit.